Tonight, President Biden delivered his State of the Union address. The state of America that he discussed is very different from the concerns I hear from folks in my district. Take, for instance, the humanitarian and national security crisis at our nation's southern border. The president fails to recognize that his inaction, his lack of concern, since his very first day in office, directly caused the crisis that we're seeing today. And it's the number one concern from people in Pennsylvania's 11th district. It's what they share with me. They want the president to secure our border. They're tired of his aimless talk and inaction. I visited the border, as many of you know, multiple times, and have seen firsthand how the Biden administration's policies have failed to address this crisis. Border security is national security, and we must gain operational control of the border. President Biden has the authority to act, and he's chosen not to. Tonight, the president blamed congressional Republicans for a lack of border funding. That just couldn't be further from the truth. House Republicans not only have passed funding, but have passed H.R. 2, which is legislation that would provide additional tools and additional funding to the Border Patrol, make policy changes that would ensure we do get operational control of the border. That bill could be taken up right now by Senate Democrats, and President Biden could sign it into law tomorrow. A second pressing concern that I hear about is the cost of everyday expenses like groceries and gas and so much more. Now, President Biden tried his best to paint a rosy picture of the economy, something that is far out of touch with how people are feeling in Pennsylvania's 11th district. Today, it costs families roughly $1,000 more a month to afford the same standard of living they enjoyed just 3 years ago. Furthermore, President Biden simply isn't serious about addressing one of the greatest threats facing our nation, our growing national debt. His administration can't even be bothered to submit his budget to Congress on time. Our $34 trillion national debt poses an existential threat to our nation's future. We've got to come together as Republicans and as Democrats to change our nation's fiscal trajectory. Republicans certainly stand ready to work with the administration on issues where we can find common ground, while also remaining vigilant in defending our principles and advocating for the American people. As I continue to serve the people of the 11th District of Pennsylvania, I will continue to advocate for policies that promote freedom, promote opportunity, and prosperity for all Americans.